Today is going to be a great day in our single player survival world here. We are finally going to be exploring what good old Minecraft 1.15 has to offer. When we were in episode number 6 of our Nordic Village Let's Build series, which I am having so much fun with our forested village here. But today we're going to be taking a break from working behind the walls of the village here itself, and we are actually going to be working right over there, creating a bee-powered meatery area that's also going to be our honey production in the world. And quickly, I want to start out right here by saying we have a name for our village, Elk's Point. This name comes from Oscar Mankio. I'm sorry, I'm probably totally butchering your last name there, but thank you so much for the awesome idea. I absolutely love the name design. Koda's here in the background. If you hear some jingling going on, that is from my side itself. He's very itchy right now, apparently. Last episode, however, we came through here and we built up this little Skyforge area, and we worked on terraforming this entire valley area out, leading up into some mines areas that are right down in here. All these, I swear I mob-proofed the entire thing. All right, well, maybe I didn't. First things first is we need to go find some bees. So I'm gonna sleep here real quick, and we're gonna go see if we can't find a flower forest nearby us. I'm not really sure where one is, but I'm hoping we can find something. So our Nordic Village is at roughly -2,000, -2,000, and we've already went a good 1,000 blocks diagonally up this way. And I was hoping there was a flower forest here. I remember seeing one a long time ago that might be up here, but we did reset all the chunks, but it should be still the same type of stuff in these general areas, I'm hoping. But I did bring a few campfires on me, and I've also got a Silk Touch axe here. Ooh, that's a brand new village. That's pretty cool. So we actually can gather up quite a few of these things ourselves. From, I believe, according to the Minecraft wiki, they spawn in sunflower biomes, like sunflower fields, as well as in, I'm gonna steal this bell because those are hard to get. Hey, kitty. But yeah, so bees spawn inside of sunflower biomes very commonly, or the most commonly inside of flower forest biomes, and very occasionally on trees that spawn inside of just a plains biome themselves. So I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled as we're going throughout this entire area and gonna see if I can't loot this for some cool stuff. A fletching table doesn't do much, so let's take it with us. I will say I've always wanted to do like a transformation of one of these things. I thought it'd be kind of cool. They just seem like a very appealing structure to try and rework. There we go. Who's the villager now? And you guys are. I swear, I'm not trying to take your title. You guys can keep it. And there's another one right there. Are these things that common? Are they normally that common, or is that super rare? And an ocean, not an ocean monument. That's a desert monument. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can find one of these dang things. Well, this is problematic. Dumb fWhip over here decided he could fly outside of the desert monument. I'm so far from home. Oh, this is gonna be a long journey, friends. This is gonna be a very long journey. Remember I said we were at 2,000? Well, last I checked, we were at above 3,000. Do I have any food in here? Because we've got a long journey ahead of us. Stack of carrots will do it, I guess. All right, I'm gonna go. Ooh, we still have this. Do we have an extra elytra? No. Of course, why would I never bring an extra elytra with me? I went all the way back over to Papyrus to get ourselves some new wings. I think this is it. I think this is exactly where we died last time. Okay, I think we're gonna be safe now. Let's see. Let's not kill ourselves landing down here because, yep, there's all my junk. Oh, no. I don't want to die. Okay, this is dangerous. Very dangerous. Get that, and get you. And pants, and let's go back in. All right, we got to make sure we get the rest of our stuff. Well, he died. Was there anything else down here? Anything that we're missing? There's some stuff. Yeah, that was my axe. And how did everything get so... We exploded. Literally exploded. And you have an enchanted thing. Okay, I think that's everything, though. I can't believe how far we have had to travel to find this little dude right here. Look at him. Look at that butt. Oh, he's got pollen on him too. You go back to your nest. Where's your hive? We got to follow him all the way to his hive. I believe if we do this, we can just, that'll make them all go sleepy mode, and we can just break that and not kill ourselves on our own fire. And that gives us bees. And there's 2 tags in there, which I believe one of those means that there's a bee inside of it. I don't know. We're going to take it back, and hopefully one pops out of there when we're back over in the village. But I need to find up a few more of these, because I think we're going to need more than 1 beehive. I'm sorry. But look at this village generation. It's a house that's already floating with a floating house spawned on top of the first floating house. Floating houseception. Somebody's got their double dirt priorities right here. Look at this. Just the whole top of the house is just destroyed. The entire thing is just ruined. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is so cool looking. This is what I love about Minecraft Generation. Things like that are possible. Oh my gosh, how much better could that be? Besides that, we can steal a bell. Great idea number one, let's go find some bees. It'll be great. We can have an awesome time exploring around the world. Bad idea number one, bring one stack of rockets on you when you're traveling around your entire world trying to find beehives. Good news, got 5 beehives. They all have at least 1 bee inside of them and a little bit of honey. Our elytra's halfway down though, so we're a little bit in trouble on that one. What the heck is this tree? That is a weird looking tree. And what's even weirder is I've never actually walked back towards our area, like coming directly from behind the mountains. I think y'all might be right. We do need to start bringing them down a little bit on this side to make them look a bit nicer than they are right now. From the front side, looks awesome. From the back side, not so much. But I've got to do a little bit of a walk around this area. So it's probably better for me to go off this way so that I can get up there, get some more rockets. Ooh, I got to go back over to Papyrus to do that. All right, I'm going to go to Papyrus, drop all this junk off, get some rockets, get some building supplies, and then we're going to actually start building this thing. All right, everybody, welcome on back to the Nordic Village. We are finally back here with our bees after a big adventure. I was not expecting it to be that crazy. I have, however, started putting in a little bit of work around this area, getting our base structure for this building created. So what we're going to have is a big wide chamber going all the way throughout here, which is then going to come right up to this point, and we can just do 2 up from here. Nope, I'm at the wrong point right here. That needs to be right back here. There we go. And then we bring this up by 2, and you will all be able to see the general roof idea that I'm going with here. Instead of having just like this one long one, I wanted to break it up so it's not just totally flat, and there's just a lot more depth into the roof structure that we're building for this one. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I'll fix those logs up there, but we're gonna have a big wide one right here for where the main work is done. Then we have a little second narrow one right here just jutting out that side, then a main doorway here. I'm thinking about turning this area right here into a large door, so if we need to get a cart in or if we need to get some large barrels out or something, that's probably a good way to do it. So we can keep those in here as well. And I've been bringing in a lot of our double spruce slabs to get these vertical ones, and I absolutely love it. I think they're so cool. I think they're gonna be really, really good for like framing doorways and other types of things like that throughout here. Anyways, though, I've come through here and planted in quite a few flowers that are hopefully going to allow our bees to hang out. And what I wanted to do is I think we're just going to dot some beehives along this side. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, something right like in here. And I'm thinking up there, we're just going to have a field of flowers and some other stuff, like a lot of these mountain flowers that we have. And then we can just drop these bees on top, and they should be coming out of here, flying around and starting to dust over these flowers as we go. I know they're not over the carrots, but I'm never going to be harvesting these. I did create a pathway through here, however, and this little bridge, but that should be pretty good. I think all the bees are asleep right now, though. I'm going to go and sleep real fast so that we can actually make sure that they're here. Oh, thank God. They actually did come with us. That's very good. I was running throughout here, and I've been staring here for a good few minutes. We went a few minutes into the day now, and apparently we have at least 1 bee. So it was a somewhat successful 3-hour trip to try and find some bees. Finding 5 beehives was a lot more difficult than I thought, and we need to get these guys producing some honey so that I can actually craft up some of the other ones, because we need honeycomb. So that'll be pretty good. Okay, we got 4 bees. That's awesome. That's much, much better. And what we can do here is say these guys, right, like a bam, and then we get a baby bee, and let's get another baby bee. And look how cute they are. They're so tiny. Oh, perfect. Now we have 6 bees. I love this. I'm going to get some work done on the house, breed up our bees quite a few more times, and get some flowers in here, and just do a bunch of stuff around here. Look at that field. Look at that. All those flowers going up there. I love all the color it brings to this area. And while I was doing that, all of our beehives, minus this one right here, have filled up with a bunch of honey. So I wonder if all the bees like relocated to different hives to live with each other, because they just want their little bee friends. They just all want to be friends. Ah! But anyways, I've come over here. And this is a weird episode. I've come over here and detailed this entire area out. Added in some oak underneath this one so we can have the inlays of where the roof is going to be. And I don't know what I'm using on the outside. I'm trying hay bales, and Optifine zooming in. That's what they look like right now. I kind of like it. I think it could be cool. We obviously need to be adding a trim to it. And I only have 10 hay bales left on me, so I need to go gather up a bunch more of those. I think I might try hay bales on this one. And then that opens up the door to adding in more types of roofing in here. Instead of just having the spruce wood or the dirt on top of everything, we could break it up and add in a few hay bale roofs. This is a structure that's very kind of a point of interest one, so I'm okay having it more unique than anything. And all of our bees are buzzing around down here. But one thing I wanted to do with y'all here is collect our first bottles of honey, which we can do by this. And that makes it right there. We're good. And then be our guest. Look at that. Look at that. And we got one bottle of honey off of that. That sucks. All right. I finally read the wiki. We did that absolutely wrong. We need to let the honey get all the way up to that max level where it was then, where it's all dripping from the bottom. Place a campfire under it and use shears. That will give us honeycomb, which lets us make more than these. And that's how we're going to make our farm. So we're going to do this. And apparently that's not how you get the advancement. I was like, I'm going to be so cool and jump off and get a new advancement here. Nope, is it like this off to the side? Yes. Yes, it is. I've spent a good amount of time building up that, mostly waiting for these beehives to fill back up because we need to get ourselves some of these lovely honeycomb things. I hope this doesn't actually destroy it. Like that. Okay, there we go. What do we get? We got 3 of them. Perfect. That's how many we need. For every 3 that we get, we can make one of these awesome little bee nest thingy-mabobs. We'll talk about the structure here in a second. But we need beehives is what they're called. These things can hold bees in them. Actually, themselves, they work the same way as the bee nest itself over here. But we can manually build these and build more of them so we can breed up more bees and everything. And I found the use for poppies inside of Minecraft, everybody. Look, this is the best way to use the poppy. Like that, we're poisoning our bees and then they're producing babies. I think bees are immune to the poisons and poppies, but that's fine. This structure, however, I've been having some fun building on it. I found a bunch more hay bales back over in Papyrus, so I used those ones, and I took a little bit of inspiration from Germsy Boy here, who's been building up a Nordic Village recently himself as well. And he used a spruce border on a spruce house, but changed it up by adding in these smoothened spruce log thingy-mabobs throughout it. I think it's a cool thing. I actually really like it. So I did that. I've been working on the interior here a bit as well, getting all this stuff lined out and just kind of planning out the general space of it so it looks a bit better. Got our door on here. Next up is interior, and then we're going to be making actually an underground cave system where we can build up a automatic honey producing farm, because some people have come up with those already and I want to get my hands on it. I feel like some of my bees have just like flown off into the distance and are just not really here anymore, but that's okay. We've got all these ones. They're doing great. And the next thing that I've been working on is, well, I finished up the interior of this entire place. I wanted to look like a warehouse, and I was trying to get away from the wooden theme and brown everything, but it was kind of harder than I thought it would be. I crafted up a bunch of these beehive things here with a first round of the honeycombs that I got, and you can see I got another one right in here, and they're pretty good. They're all just chilling in there, which is awesome. Added in some composters here because it almost looks like the same pollen color that the bees have on their butts when they're after they visit a flower. Then we got a little bit of a workshop workstation bit over here. Then coming up here, we've got a small bit of an office area and some more storage. And the next project that I'm working on, as I mentioned, I wanted to automate bees and their production and everything and get as many of those things going as we possibly could. I created a giant hole down here. And I think the farm tutorial that I'm going to be using, which isn't an exact tutorial, but Pixlriff in his survival guide series recently did a video on how to automate production of bee stuff, and I think I'm just going to go check that one out, build that thing down there. I'll leave a link to the video down in the description of the one that I actually used in the end, and I'll be back with y'all. Welcome on back, everybody. Whip's been doing a bunch of redstone. I ended up following 2 tutorials by Pixlriff. We got this down here. I did that myself, though. I'm professional. And then this thing right here is massive. So we have 4 beehives over here that I still need to actually, do I have the flowers on me? I'm still needing to populate a few more bees around this area. Everybody we have in here right now is currently all the way grown up, but we need to get a few more of these lovely little buzzers flying around here, making a few more babies. who are going to be doing some great stuff here. So these ones are all producing honeycombs for us, which is awesome. They've been busy producing a few of them. Then these ones over here are all going to be producing honey bottles, which is great. So we can come in here, refill it with the bottles as we go. I didn't make it fully automatic, so I don't have an extra storage system or whatever that's holding all those in, but to give you an idea of where all the mechanics are, everything's coming back in here. I don't want to explain it. Pixlriff did an amazing job explaining it, so I will leave links to his videos down in the description if you want to be checking this stuff out yourself. But basically, it's just a hopper line after everything gets pulled out of here, goes over to the side of item elevators, brings itself up here, over this way, and drops into all the barrels at the end. And then the far side over here, I added these little glass platforms just so I could show this off to everybody here. This is our blue stained glass, by the way. So that brings it all the way up here, woo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doing the stuff and right into there. And it's good. It's taken a long time to get this set up. Mostly waiting for these bees to grow. I kind of wish I had pushed these back, but I followed the tutorial first on how to do these ones, and then I went on to be like, wait, I actually want honeycombs, not just honey bottles. So I added these 4 in here as well. And I think it's pretty good. I wanted to come back in here and add a few acacia leaves around just to make it feel a little bit more naturey. I added a clock in here as well so we can know what time it's getting dark, or how soon it's getting dark, I should say, because, you know, the bees only work during the day. You can build these farms, however, in the nether or the end or wherever you might want to go. Outside of here, that's probably going to be in the way of some of the bees, so we probably want to remove like these little guys right there. That's fine. Something like this will work out great. But anyways, if you build these in the nether or the end, so you want to fill up one of these beehives, break it with a silk touch axe, and then you'll take all of your bees with you to those dimensions, and then the bees will not sleep there. They're bound by the day-night cycle being this thing up here that does the woo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and then you're kind of good. I know I'm going a little insane. I've been redstoning. It's not good. fWhip should not do redstone, everybody. But yeah, that's it. I think I'm going to get a little bit more detail work done around here. And by detail work, I'm going to be building some more trees, because that's what we do every single time. So with that, let's kick this off into time-lapse mode, build some trees around this back area, and finish this one off. For this quick time-lapse, I just wanted to take a second to let you all know that I'm going to be taking a few days off for Christmas here. And so we're not going to have a video coming out on Tuesday. We'll probably have the regular UHC videos and everything on Monday and Wednesday and all that. And that series is coming to an end here pretty soon. And also, moving into the new year, I'm definitely going to be bringing back a weekly creative episode video. Instead of having 4 or 5 survival videos or whatever it is, we're definitely going to be doing one of the creative time-lapse ones. Just random build things, and I've got a cool idea for one coming up that's going to be a lot of great involvement with you all, of kind of building the comments of stuff like that. So I'm going to start out with a project, build some of my own stuff, and then in the next episode, I'd be picking a bunch of comments from everybody on that video and adding like 3-4 things or whatever into there, and then adding some more of my own things and just creating this cool compilation project. But anyways, I just want to give you a heads up on what's coming here in the next few weeks. Let's get back into the world. And finally, there we have it, folks. A lot more trees have been built up in here, and I've been looking at this place. Also, the bees inside of that time lapse were just buzzing around like crazy and super fast. It was really funny looking, so I left that in for sure. I did build a few more trees afterwards, and unfortunately, I forgot to hit record on the camera, so that did not happen. But anyways, this thing's all built up here, and a little bit of a sign with some honey bottles out front, and I have no idea how many things we got built up down below, but we've got quite a few leaves left for ourselves. That's totally the wrong one. We got a few spruce leaves and we got a few birch leaves left, so we need to go be filling those things up here again soon. These honey hives out here, I'm honestly just gonna leave them. I'm not gonna really do anything with them. I think I'm just gonna leave those all as full and let our farms do their thing down below. I want to check and see how much you just came out of there. I forgot to close that. That's gonna be something I need to remember to do. I thought they wouldn't be able to fly up due to the ladders, but how many? Okay, we got another stack of that. So this farm is very slow. It's not the fastest, and we got barely any of that one. Okay, this farm is very, very slow, but that's fine. We're not here for the speed of all of it. We're here for the, and I'm falling down. I need little wings like these guys. Can we get like little wings like that inside of Minecraft? That would be fantastic. But anyways, that's going to have to do it for today's episode. I do hope y'all enjoyed the adventure that took way longer than I thought it would. All of the building, all of the tree building. In next episode, I promise we're going to be doing a much, much more majority building focused video, because the next one right here, we are going to be building the castle. The entire exterior of our castle structure right up in this area, and I'm super pumped for it. I think it's going to be an awesome build. I can't wait to get this one going. I've got no idea at all what to do for it yet, but that's going to be half the fun of that thing. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Please hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. Hit that subscribe button if you're brand new, and I will catch you on the flip side.